He didn't walk until he was 5 years old. He didn't run his first marathon until he was 89. And at 100, an age where most are using walkers, he was crossing the finish line of a 26-mile race. Meet Fauja Singh. Look at him closely. His back is straight, his shoulders are relaxed, and his hands are steady. His breathing is calm and rhythmic, as if his lungs are finely tuned instruments rather than organs a century old. The biological paradox? Science predicts that after 80, our aerobic capacity drops off a cliff, muscles shrink, joints stiffen, and recovery slows to a crawl. Yet Fauja defied every one of those laws, race after race, year after year. Today, we uncover the lifestyle, the mindset, and the deep biological science that kept him moving, and how you can use his blueprint to rewire your own aging process. Fauja Singh was born in 1911 in Punjab, India. His life didn't start with athletic promise. A childhood disability meant he couldn't even walk until he was 5. As he grew older, life hit him with profound personal losses. The death of his wife and then his son left him in a state of deep, paralyzing grief. But at 89 years old, while sitting in front of a TV, he watched the London Marathon. A spark ignited. No elite history, no lifelong training, just a simple, radical question. Why not run? Fauja Singh ran his very first marathon in 2000 at the remarkable age of 89, covering the full 26-mile race in approximately 6 hours and 54 minutes at the London Marathon, marking the start of his extraordinary journey as the world's oldest competitive marathoner. Over the next decade, he completed 8 more, including London, Toronto, and New York. His best time at age 93 was a staggering 5 hours and 40 minutes. At age 100, he finished the Toronto Waterfront Marathon in 8 hours and 25 minutes. He was still going at 101. Fauja's training was never about hacking his body. It was simple, consistent, and integrated into the fabric of his life. Why does Fauja's story matter for your longevity? Because running after 89 isn't just an inspirational feat. It actually rewires your internal hardware. 1. Muscle and cardiovascular preservation. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, usually begins in your 30s and accelerates after 60. However, endurance activity like Fauja's stimulates muscle protein synthesis. This preserves both type 1, slow twitch, and type 2, fast twitch fibers, maintaining the strength and coordination that usually vanish with age. Running also transforms cardiorespiratory fitness. Research in the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that older adults who engage in moderate aerobic activity have higher aerobic capacity, better heart function, and lower blood pressure than their sedentary peers. Fauja's daily miles kept his heart and lungs remarkably resilient. 2. Cellular and mitochondrial health. Movement sparks mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new energy factories within your cells. More mitochondria means better energy production, improved endurance, and slower aging of your tissues. This regular exercise also lowers chronic inflammation, which is the root cause of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and neurodegeneration. 3. Hormonal and metabolic balance. Fauja's routine maintained favorable insulin sensitivity and growth hormone release. This helped him preserve lean mass and support tissue repair. Even at 100, his metabolic profile resembled someone decades younger, allowing him to recover from long runs faster than anyone thought possible. 4. Psychological resilience and purpose. Running wasn't just physical, it was Fauja's lifeline. Research consistently links a strong sense of purpose to longevity. Studies in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research show that adults with a clear purpose are 2 to 3 times more likely to live longer. Fauja's late life start gave him renewed meaning, fueling both his mind and his body. How can you borrow Fauja's evidence-based habits for your own longevity, safely and sustainably. Step 1. Progress gradually. You don't need to run marathons today. Begin with daily walks or light jogging. Studies from the American Heart Association show that even 30 minutes of brisk walking improves heart health and mental clarity. Step 2. Aim for 150 minutes. Target 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity activity. Whether it's walking, cycling, or swimming, this preserves your muscular health and protects your brain. Step 3. Movement as a lifestyle. Integrate activity naturally. Walk to the store, take the stairs, or garden. This non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT, contributes significantly to your metabolic health. Step 4. Simple nutrition. Fauja followed a simple, plant-forward diet that focused on anti-inflammatory staples. His meals were built around whole grains, legumes, and fresh green vegetables. But the secret was in the specifics. He consumed significant amounts of ginger and turmeric, both powerhouses for joint health and inflammation. He also prioritized yogurt for gut health and drank large amounts of water and tea, avoiding the sugar spikes that cause cellular aging. Research shows that distributing protein evenly across meals, as he did with his dals and lentils, preserves muscle mass in older adults better than one large, heavy meal. He didn't eat for pleasure, he ate for fuel, always keeping his portions modest to avoid taxing his metabolic system. Step 5. Cultivate connection. Fauja ran with communities and stayed socially engaged. Strong social networks reduce mortality risk and amplify the benefits of exercise. Fauja Singh didn't run despite his age. He ran because of it. His story teaches us that aging is not a cliff, but a continuum shaped by our daily choices: movement, nutrition, purpose, and connection. This isn't just about running. It's about showing up for your body and mind. It's about building habits that sustain you rather than chasing extremes. Fauja proved that you can start at 89 or 50 or 30 and dramatically change your biological trajectory. Fauja's incredible journey on Earth ended in 2025 at the age of 114. He left this world not as a man who was simply old, but as a legend who finished his longest race. He didn't just live a long life, he lived a deep one. He proved that it's never too late to start, and it's never too early to keep moving. Fauja didn't start until 89. What dream have you shelved thinking it's too late? The starting line is still waiting. Share your story below. Let's remind each other that it's never really over. Take your first step today. Keep your engine moving, and it will reward you with years of vitality.